Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. In today's reading, we're going to be looking at what do you have to look forward to. And I had to have a look at my YouTube feed to make sure that I haven't done it before. But it doesn't matter because if I have and it comes up as an idea, it's like, okay, Spirit's like, okay, let's do that again. There's messages there. But I don't think I have done this video. So I'm excited because this is probably one of my favorite topics. What do you have to look forward to? So guys, if you don't know how I work, I'm highly intuitive. I have some clairs. My main spiritual gift that I have is clairsentience, which is reading the energies of the cards. It's almost like the cards come to life. And I do channel through my clairs, especially the energies that come through. But for this reading, I decided to do pocket bags, which is my usual theme. And inside these pocket bags are little messages, intuitive messages that I will share with you when I feel the time is right. So today we have 4 piles. So use your intuition. Whatever pile you're drawn to, that will be the pile with your messages. And I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, let's see what Spirit wants to share with you. Okay. My lovely pile number 1s. Okay. Immediately when I was doing your pile in terms of putting the little intuitive message in the bag, and by the way, I don't see any of the messages. I always put it in face down, so I don't know what the message is. Immediately the energy of your pile was very just the energy was really uplifting. It was very exciting. It was almost like there was something really fun and enjoyable coming into your life, okay? Because this is something that you have to look forward to. So I kind of feel like this could be an event. This could be, I don't want to know yet because I've got to do the cards, but I will shuffle while I channel. Your energy was just so exciting, almost like you were about to go to a dance and have a really great night. Or could be you're about to do an experience that you've never done before. It definitely does have that feeling as well, like trying a new experience, which is really, really exciting. So I don't think it's on a small scale because what you have to look forward to, it can be like a little experience or just something really small, but it's not small for you, it's huge, you know what I mean? It has a huge emotional impact, whereas you guys, I think this is huge. This is a big event, a big experience, something maybe that you've never done before. So I'm so excited to see a little bit about that. You're really energetic. The energy here is really high. I'm also sensing, I don't do reversals. Major impact. So when Spirit gives me major impact, I just want you guys to know see your cards. So when Spirit says major impact, it tells me that whatever is coming into your life is going to impact you big time. It's going to impact on you strongly. It could even change the rest of your life. It's that kind of experience. It's not something small, that you can already kind of imagine that's going to happen in your life. This is something big. So we're going to have a look. I do get trouble. Won't be for all of you, but that definitely just came through. What else, Spirit? I'm going to get you guys a lot of tarot. Whoa. That is a lot of tarot. That's 2 tarot cards, but I'm so hyped for your reading. So I feel like I'm going to get you a lot of cards. I'm just going to put this card over here. What other cards, Spirit? Okay, focus. Okay, it's interesting because you're... I always... guys, if you are regular to my readings, I always make sure that I notice the energy of myself, because the energy of myself will give me a insight into your energy, because that's how I work. I'm like an empath, I'm clairsentient, so I basically act out your messages like an actor would, okay? So I am feeling a little bit scattered, but in the best way possible. It's almost like, okay, I'm in a new place and everything is new to my senses. I'm almost like, oh wow, okay, I haven't discovered this shop before, or wow, look at this beautiful mountain in the distance, or oh wow, look at this new pair of shoes. I don't know why that came up, but there's all this exciting newness to your senses, and you're just constantly like, it's overwhelming in the best way possible, if that makes sense. And my phone just vibrated, so that's definitely something really exciting that's coming in for you. You have to look forward to something completely new. And before I have a look at your cards, and I didn't give you any archetype, but I really want to, but you can only see that many, and I really want you guys to see the cards clearly. I'll get you a few archetypes in a minute, but what Spirit wants me to do is to reveal your little intuitive message, pile number 1. So we're gonna have a look. Let's have a look together. I honestly, like, the energy that I'm feeling is like, you're ready. You're dressed and you're ready. You're ready to go, dressed in the right clothing. You're all packed. Like, I'm so excited for you guys. Bold moves, wow. So what you have to look forward to is, I think it kind of makes me feel like you're going to be invited somewhere, or someone's going to ask you, hey, what about this? Oh, okay, Spirit just also channeled me something else. Okay, either you're going to be invited by someone, but it may be indirectly, in the sense that someone may plan an idea in your head, and then you get really excited and you're like, let's do it. What are you talking about? I almost got like a vision of maybe it could have been a friend, or it could be a family member. It's just you're talking to someone, you're having a conversation, and the person that you're talking to says something, but says it in a way that they doubt that they can achieve it or do it. Or it's almost like, oh, I really want to go here, but I don't have enough money. Or I really would like to try this, but I don't have enough confidence. Or there's just some sort of lack mentality, but you have so much energy. You right now, or in the near future, you're like, hey, what are you talking about? That's not impossible. We can do that. Let's go do it now. And I kind of feel like, even though you don't have all the practical stuff sorted out, like all the resources, and like, let's just say it was going away for a trip, you don't have the money, or you just don't have the resources, that, but it's almost like you want to do it so bad, or you believe that you can do it, that you're just going to find some way to make it work. And it appears to be like this really bold move that you make. Okay, this is so exciting. I'm like jumping out of my chair. That's the energy that I get here. So, all right, guys, we've got your cards here. If you guys don't know how to work, I usually like to have a look at the cards that flip over first. So they're called the pick me cards. And when I shuffle, if a card turns upright, as you can see this one did, that just tells me that card wants to be seen first. It's the card with the dominant energy. It's the card that's like, come on, I have a big message here. I've faced forward, so read me first. So it's really interesting what we see here, because I know that it's not going to be trouble for all of you, but with this particular card, I always get this interesting energy of they're in Paris for some reason, or they're some foreign country. I'll show you. These two people are in some foreign country having a nice cup of coffee, and it's like in a country where you can sit outside and watch people walk past. It's that kind of energy. I don't even know if they're in Paris, or they may even be inside, because we have a window there and it looks like, yeah, the clouds. So they're obviously not outside, but that's immediately what I get when I look at that card. You're in some really nice holiday destination that you've never been, enjoying company with another person. So what you have to look forward to is a really nice connection. I definitely kind of felt like there was someone else involved in this bold new experience that you're going to be part of. All right, and this card is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, which is love. So this definitely could be with your partner if you're in a relationship, or it could just be, okay, I'm getting so many channels for this. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling maybe some of you guys meet someone and you're relatively new and you both decide to go on some sort of adventure together. That's really bold, isn't it? We're talking about bold moves here. So you're making a bold move. I definitely feel like that's you. Because like, I would say, like I've done this before, but I would say that's pretty bold to go on a trip with someone that you hardly know, but then it turns out to be an amazing adventure where you do get to know each other really deeply, and it turns out to be a really positive experience. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Nonetheless, it's you're experiencing a really nice experience with someone. Let's keep going. Okay, so that's kind of like the main theme. I was gonna say theme, and it's theme, Eloise. I'm also getting really hot, like my body is just feeling heat within it, and I don't usually do that in my readings. I don't usually feel really hot, and it's winter where I am. So I honestly feel like this is like a really hot connection. Like you may feel really heated when you're around this person. If it's not someone romantic and maybe you decide to go away with your little brother, it wouldn't work in that context, would it? But maybe you're in a destination that's quite hot. You know what I mean? So let's keep going. You guys chose this deck, this beautiful deck. So these decks don't have numbers. Sorry, I get so excited when I see the cards because I don't see them. I see them when you see them. So my reactions are maybe a bit over the top. I'm sorry, but I feel like this is an energy that is so unbelievably magical, and I kind of can see this. We have a love next to love. So this is okay. I was, all right. At first, I was like, okay, if you go away with your little brother, I guess because unconditional love, you have unconditional love for your siblings. But I am sensing that this is more inclined for something romantic or intimate. Right? Another scenario that Spirit has given me is you go away with like a work colleague or an employee for work. And for some reason, things start to shift in terms of maybe a development in, I think maybe you see this employee in a different light. Like there's so, I know this is very specific, it won't be for all of you, but it's just giving me this vibe of you having a different perspective on a work colleague, and maybe things turn from being friends to love potentials. If you're into dating people in your work, some people aren't, but that's definitely a possibility here. Let's have a look at your center cards. I wanted to turn this one over because this is the other card connected to the deck that you chose, but Spirit's saying, no, let's focus on the center. So the center cards are very important. I always feel like they hold the rest of your spread together, and they are major energies as well. So let's turn over your other tarot. The Judgment. Lovely, a very strong major arcana, which means a major energy, which is beautiful. Let's have a look what it's tied to. The Devil. Okay, great. I love this for you. So it's nice. It's nice to have the Devil with the Judgment, right? Because the Judgment is rebirth, right? The Judgment is you finally facing, okay, I'm gonna have to connect them together because they're so important. So especially here, you can see them, can't you? Yeah, aren't they beautiful? So I kind of feel like this is you, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, this is you. And you have finally recognized your shadow or some sort of aspect of yourself that is dark, okay? Something that you don't like, something that maybe I kind of feel was from the past, because we have putting the past to rest here. So this could be This could be a way of thinking, this could be a situation, this could be a particular person, but there is something that you have dealt with or you're dealing with. You could be currently, this could be your current energy. You are deciding to work on something within yourself because this is like a shadow, this is a reflection of her. Something dark, something uncomfortable, something that she is at unrest within herself. I'm like getting so, like the energy of your reading is almost like I cannot get my words out slowly and in order because I'm so excited. Like your energy is like speaks so much louder than my speech, so I just have to slow down. Whew. So can you see, you can't really see, but this girl, she's walking up the stairs, which tells me that she's leaving her past away. She's maybe leaving a part of herself. So you're definitely going through some sort of rebirth process. I feel like you're doing that now before you have this really exciting experience. And I honestly feel, so much lighter in your energy. So if you guys are in like dense, heavy energies, or you're feeling really down, or you're feeling negative, or I don't feel that in this spread. And we're talking about what you have to look forward to. So sometimes in readings, I can pick up on your energy right now. So if some of you guys are feeling really down and negative, I don't sense that. I sense that this is possibly the energy that you need to go through to help you with your personal development, to help you with turning parts of yourself that you don't like, basically, and putting it to rest, because that's what we have here, putting the past to rest. So some negative situation, you're putting it to rest. I don't think it's ever going to come back. I think this is really amazing. We'll have a little look at it, okay? So another possibility, which I'm kind of feeling, is that, and I'm getting ringing in my right ear, which is very rare. I usually get ringing in my left ear. So very important, pay attention to this message, okay? If it hasn't already left my brain. Whoa, damn it, Spirit, why do you do that to me? Okay, okay, it's come back to me. So, with the Judgment and the Devil, okay, you're not gonna have this experience here, this lovely, bold, like, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if you were getting so many channels. Okay, let's go back to this other channel that I was saying. It's this experience that you're having, preferably new. I definitely feel it's new, and it's big, and it's amazing. It's gonna come after this. It's gonna come after you putting something to rest. It's going to come after you finally accepting something about yourself. Maybe it's facing your shadow and accepting that, okay, I effed up. I did something wrong. I kind of feel like it's you. I will be honest. I think it's you. Maybe it was a reaction that you had to a situation. But I definitely feel like there was some sort of behavior that you were doing that you knew, or that you know is not part of the person that you want to be or what you want to take into the future. So you suddenly face that, deal with it, and then you leave it in the past, and then bang, what you have to look forward to is amazing. Okay, these two cards here, as we can see. I did have the other channel, but it's gone. If it comes back, it was meant to be. Okay, sometimes that happens because I get so many channels at once. Let's keep going. I'm so excited for you. Warning. Yeah, wow. Okay. I want to have a look at this tarot. The Six of Wands. Oh, wow. We're getting a story for you. Question your beliefs. Okay, beautiful. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. Do I want to turn this over? I'm not going to turn this over right now. But so what Spirit will do is sometimes kind of give you a process of how to face your shadow. I'm using your example. I think some of you guys are maybe in this right now, or you soon will be. And Spirit is telling you that you have to do this because there's a warning here. Like, it's like almost, maybe you will get a warning. you'll get a warning. And this card almost kind of tells me what I've channeled is almost like a wake-up call. You're going to get a wake-up call. And Spirit's going to nudge you and give you a sign as well. I kind of feel like that. Okay, hey, what are you doing? The example that Spirit's kind of giving me is that, what are you doing back here in the past? What are you doing? Why are you revisiting this? This isn't going to get you to the Six of Wands. Okay, so this isn't going to be a successful outcome. Like if you guys are revisiting some sort of old relationship, or you're revisiting some old habit that you know that's unhealthy, but you just continue to do, it's honestly, it's going to swallow you up. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, but for you, okay, I know with the Six of Wands next to the Devil that you're going to do this successfully. And the energy is just amazing. It's like, I always trust the energy rather than what's on the cards. This energy is pure. This energy is like, I'm liberated from my shadow. I'm not fighting with myself. Like, I do get that maybe some of you guys are having a little internal struggle with some aspects of yourself or a situation. I do feel that this is mostly a battle with yourself. Okay, other parties or experiences may be involved, but they're not aware of it, if you get what I mean. This is kind of like you reflecting on the past in some way and beating yourself up about it. Or you guys are reflecting on the past in some way and still acting out from how the past has influenced you in some way. An example of that would be you're okay, let's just always go to love. Spirit always goes to love. You broken up with your partner and you know that it was the best thing for you to do, but you're lonely and you're feeling like, oh, maybe I should just check up on them, or maybe I should just talk to them because, I don't want to be with them, but I just want to talk to them because they're company for me. That is just one example. That may not be the example for you, but that's the example Spirit gave to me. Spirit's saying a warning. This is your shadow acting out. This is the Devil. It's almost like, oh, you shouldn't be half holding on to this person from the past because you know that you've already moved on. This may not be the case. It's just an example. But Spirit is telling me that you're going to be victorious. Look at the colors, like the same. So success with facing some dark aspect of yourself, okay? And I'll tell you how it comes about, you questioning your beliefs. So if you guys are maybe currently, you haven't really faced this aspect of yourself that's unhealthy, Spirit is saying, question your beliefs. That is how you're going to do it. Do you really believe that holding on to this past person that you have let go will bring in this new partner or this new experience? No, it won't, because this judgment experience is not going to happen until, this experience is not going to happen until you go through this. And I think some of you guys are going through it now, or you will very, very soon. So when that happens, when you're facing your shadow in some way, just question your beliefs. Like, what do you really believe? What do you really believe to be true? Like, this is really going deep within yourself and reflecting on your values and reflecting on what you really want in life and what you believe. Because, yeah, if you decide to go back to someone in the past that you emotionally know that you don't want to be with them, what kind of belief does that hold within yourself? That belief is like, okay, it's almost like you're letting yourself down, because I'm about to when I get emotional and when I cry, I know that it's you not listening to your authentic self. Okay, you're not listening to the real you, because this Devil is still there. It still needs to be worked through. Okay, all right, let's have a look at this. The Hunter. Woo! Okay, the hunter is beautiful. Hunt, hunt, hunt. So, okay. I cannot believe the color synchronicities. Okay. I always look at color synchronicities, which tells me that the cards that have the same colors. So can you see that this crow is like full black, so is the horse, and then there's this light here. So I usually have a really good feeling with the hunter card, but I don't in this respect because of the warning card. So be careful. I'm going to be honest here. I feel like you guys are hunting down something in your past. You're the hunter here. You're like, okay, I haven't fully faced my shadow yet. And that's why I'm just like hunting certain desires or impulses or fake beliefs about yourself or your past. So once you start to question your beliefs, I think you're going to get rid of this hunter energy. And I know the hunter energy is a good card. It's a positive card, but the energy on here and the other cards just tells me that this hunter energy does give me a little bit of like, you're hunting the wrong things. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're hunting down your past lover, or you're hunting down something in the past that needs to stay in the past. That's all I'm going to say about that, okay? So Spirit is giving you question your beliefs when this happens. It could be happening right now. But like I said before, you're going to be victorious of this. I really, really sense that, especially with the overall energies. So just, yeah, Spirit will give you a warning, okay? Let's keep going. Or Aurora, I am renewed with the dawn of each new day. Oh, lovely. Wow. Okay. That's really nice. So let's have a look at this card too, because I feel like I want to, oh my God, so much love. Can you see that? You got the angel of love, you got unconditional love, and you got loving union teamwork. So there's definitely love coming for you, and I think that's what you have to look forward to once you face this part of yourself. But we have Aurora. I am renewed with the dawn of each new day. Kind of gives me this sense of the judgment, where once you start to face yourself daily, because this is interesting. Spirits, can you see these cards? Yeah, you can. Can you see how she has to step up every single step? It's not like she's going to get to the top in tomorrow. So what I'm kind of feeling like here is that each step represents each day. So take it step by step, guys. I'm telling you, this isn't going to be something where you wake up overnight and you have fully made peace with your darker aspects of yourself. You know, you're not going to face your shadow tomorrow. It is a process and it is a journey, and questioning your beliefs takes courage, and it definitely takes a level of detachment and going within yourself and being by yourself. So I do kind of feel like if you are very social at the moment, or you're being around a lot of people, there is going to be this time where you're going to have to go within yourself with the judgment. Okay, so you're changing, you're leveling up, you're evolving, you're becoming a new person. And I definitely think it could be in the area of love. It doesn't have to be, but we have a lot of love here. So you're going to be renewed. You're going to feel so good once you start to stop denying or feeding into these shadow aspects. You know, you want to start to love those darker parts of yourself, because then you're not going to start hunting down people of the past or past behaviors or situations, because you don't need that. You don't need this hunter to fill your void, because that's what the devil is. I honestly feel like, look at the devil here. This is black void, this empty black void that you're trying to fill, because you haven't you haven't evolved, you haven't put things in the past. And I'm not saying that you haven't done any of that in your life. I'm sure you have, but there is a specific situation I'm feeling here. Okay, you'll know what that is. There's something from the past that's still alive in the present, and it needs to be set needs to be dealt with. And you're going to do that because you're going to question your beliefs. It's like, maybe your belief is I don't longer deserve this, or I want something different. So you're going to do that, and you're going to feel so renewed. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel like slowly as each day goes on, I'm going to feel more like a new person. Like the person that I've always wanted to be like, or dreamed of, or envisioned. So that's amazing. So there's definitely some sort of experience with love. This is pretty specific, but I want to get just a few more messages. Okay, Spirit, a little bit more about what they have to look forward to. Whether it's related to this big experience, or if it's something completely different. Let's see. Oh my God. I envisioned that card to come out, and it did. I know you can't read my mind, but this is a self-care deck, but I felt compelled to choose a card, so I'm going to, let's see, Spirit, what do they have to look forward to? Your energy is amazing, pile number 1. So I know that you had some darker themes, but it's positive because you're working through it. Do I want any other cards? I do want to give you a archetype card, so I'm just going to randomly pull one. Okay, and then we'll get your intuitive messages. All right, so you can see the card that popped up. Can you see that card? Commitment, contracts, marriage. So definitely be like, this is like a person coming in. If you're in a relationship, this is you taking something to the next level. Maybe you needed to do some inner child or healing, or some like healing of the baggage that you were holding in order to make something in a current relation move forward. That's one possibility. That's if you're like in a relationship. If you're not, if you're single, then there's definitely someone coming in here that wants to commit with you. It's just someone exciting. I think the way that it comes through is really bold. I did initially at the first, like at the beginning of this reading, I was like, it's you making the bold move, but it could be someone else. It really could. Now that I've got the contract here, but I still kind of feel like it's you. Maybe you're making that bold move to be like, maybe a part of you is like, I'm not really ready, but I want to do it. It's that kind of, maybe it's something that you're not used to. But I did also feel, like I said before, is that someone's going to come in and want to do something with you. And they may doubt it, but you're so enthusiastic and over optimistic that you go full head into it and it works out. So let's have a look. The right time now, do it now. Wow, yeah. This is so interesting. Right time is now. Okay, so I know I said that you guys, okay, if you've already done this facing your shadow work, then the time is now. I think it will come in pretty quickly. Have a look. Ooh, Matya. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Beautiful. Okay. Because it landed on the devil and the judgment, I think that's just you transcending those darker aspects of yourself and being just, I really, really feel like you're doing what is right for you. I sense that, guys. Okay, if you don't know what this is like an introduction card in any oracle or tarot deck, and it always tells me that you have a very strong connection to spirit. You may be spiritual, you may be into tarot and oracle, you may do these readings. That's what this card represents, but you're highly spiritual. And because it landed on the warning and the Six of Wands, it is just spirit saying, I'm going to give you a sign that going back to the past is not good for you. I definitely feel like spirit is trying to give you signs right now. So pay attention, especially with that card. Let's have a look at your self-care because it's on the questioning, the beliefs, and the hunter. Okay, so you know, it's almost giving me the sense that you no longer need to hunt for affection, hunt for someone to make you feel loved, hunt for any sort of feelings that you may have felt like you lacked, because you're going to feel so complete in yourself. And this is the energy that I'm feeling. It's so good because you've done the inner work. You don't need anyone to fill your cup. Power number one. So, and I think once you kind of understand that, then whoa, this, what you had to look forward to over here is just amazing. Truly enjoy that cup of tea or coffee. Take a moment to sit down and really enjoy drinking a cup of tea. Savor drinking a cup of coffee in a cafe. I'm sorry, but like, what the hell are they doing? I kind of felt like that was like a cafe in a different country. Wait, it will only be a couple of minutes of your time to sit and enjoy. Okay, all right, I'm getting another channel. Guys, pay attention when you go to your local cafe, because I definitely feel like there could be someone coming in. Maybe you're going to meet someone at a cafe. That's why Spirit's like, really, truly take a moment to pay attention of yourself drinking coffee. That's just one channel. But another possibility with this card is to focus. What was I saying here? I am renewed with the dawn of each new day. So the dawn is the morning. When are we more likely to drink coffee? In the morning, aren't we? Or tea. If you don't drink tea or coffee, this is like any drink that you drink in the morning. So maybe this drink, or I am sensing, if you guys are going through this right now, okay, or you just have, really focus on your mindset in the morning. Is there some sort of routine that you can establish in the morning that is really going to help you just be your highest self for the rest of the day? There is something here about setting your mind for success daily until you fully have reached a new level. Whew, amazing. Let's get your intuitive messages before we wrap up your reading. It's so interesting. I've looked at the clock and it's like nearly 40 minutes, but it feels like I've only read for 5 minutes. So that just tells me, okay, that distortion of time doesn't happen in all my readings. Some readings can feel like hours. Some readings can just feel like normal average time, but yours felt like 5 minutes. So this tells me that what you have to look forward to is that some experience that makes you feel like time doesn't exist. And it goes really quickly because you're enjoying yourself. Okay, so let's get your intuitive messages quickly. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. These may be in addition to what we've talked about, or they could just be any other messages Spirit wants you to hear. I usually do 5, but I just want to do 4. I think outside the box. You are not meant to follow the crowd. Okay. This could be something to do with that bold move. Like, I feel like you're going to do something that not a lot of people would do. You know, like maybe a lot of people would plan something before they go on a trip or an adventure, but you're just throwing everything in. Yeah, this gives me that vibe, guys. I know that I keep saying travel, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be a new experience, all right? Turn your self-doubts into appreciation. You have so much to offer. Focus on creating feel-good vibes. And it's interesting because it is with this here. Also, wow, okay, I got another channel. I have to say it when it comes through. This could be, even though I know that you're going to be committed with, there's another person involved, I do kind of feel like this is making a commitment to yourself every day to show up and love yourself, okay? And make sure that you focus on just every day having a specific conversation with yourself that sets you up for the day. I don't know, this is just coming through, okay? And that's going to help you create feel-good vibes. Because maybe some of you guys decide to do some gratitude in the morning, or journaling, and of everything that you already have in your life that you can already appreciate. And that creates the vibes, right? Because it's interesting, I'm kind of feeling like when we're feeling shit, right? And we know that we have a lot of work to do on ourselves. It just kind of doesn't make us want to do the work because we already feel so shit about ourselves. So Spirit's kind of trying to get you to get into this frame of mind or this positive energy for you to do that work. And I honestly feel like some of you guys may have just gone through that, done it, and that's why self-care is really important here, or you are about to go on that journey. Okay, so let's keep going. Breaking down walls of your old self, what we've been talking about. That's exactly here with the Judgment and the Devil. I love it. Being more open and social to those you love. Reconnection with relationships. Lovely. Okay, so I think once you do break down walls of your old self and leave parts of your old self in the past, then I think there's this new, renewed part of yourself where you're going to allow in, like, connecting with others and maybe having hope that you can have another relationship with someone else. But there's definitely here, you're going somewhere, you're having an experience with someone that you have to look forward to, especially if you're single. If you're not single, then it is just about dealing with maybe some struggles that you have about yourself. I don't feel like this is struggles with the person that you're with. I think this is just about you. And once you deal with that and work on yourself, being the best person that you can be on a day in, day out basis, then the relationship's going to strengthen and you're going to be able to have more energy to put into the relationship to take it to an even stronger level of commitment and whatever you dream of within this relationship, which is really exciting because I honestly feel like the sky is your limit. Male. And it's so funny because that landed on truly enjoy that cup of tea or coffee, which, yeah. So some of you guys may actually go on a coffee date with a male. That's just, yeah, exactly what I channeled for that card. Okay, so pile number 1, that concludes your 41-minute reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope something resonated. Please leave a comment if something resonated. I love to hear your feedback. If you like my style of readings and my energy, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you in another reading. Okay, let's get to pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. And the deck came out before the bag. So this bag is a bit reluctant to be read. Interesting. But I'm going to put the bag there. If you guys don't know what it is, if you're new to my readings, this is like a little intuitive pocket bag with an intuitive message that I will reveal when I feel the time is right. So get ready for that to be read. So I'm going to do a little bit of channeling. We're going to be using Oracle, Tarot, intuitive messages. I shuffle all on camera so you can see the cards that pop out and so that you guys know that I don't pull the cards. It's entirely spirit. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the energy of this deck, because when I was shuffling and putting the decks in a row, which you see at the beginning of the reading, this deck was a little bit of a smartass in a good way. Like, there was something that really stood out about this deck and it had my attention more so than the other decks. And it was like, my first thought was, why is this deck standing out? This deck isn't that special because the other decks are really striking. If you can see, like, they're really, really striking. This one kind of blends in, but it was standing out by blending in, which I found really, really fascinating. There's something a little bit odd about this pile, and it honestly is very attractive. So I'm not bagging out your pile. I'm just saying that it's taken me by surprise, an unexpected surprise that I was drawn to this pile. I don't know whether there's messages for me in this pile. It's more that I was appreciative of the energy of your pile the most, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel. Yeah, there's something a little bit quirky about you guys. There's something a little bit different. You may have your own unique style. There's something that people really know that is you. That's way too many cards, guys. I'm not taking that many. You know how people blend in a crowd? Okay. Oh, Spirit's giving me a really interesting message. It's almost like you blend in, guys. You blend in. You look so like everyone else, okay? But there's something that stands out in your ability to blend in like everyone else. It could be that you're doing a very typical job, or you're wearing a clothing item that a lot of people wear, or there's something, but you make this ordinary aspect that I'm talking about stand out, which I think is very contradictory. So maybe your energy is contradictory, your personality. I'm getting a lot of like polar energy, which kind of tells me that maybe you appear very, this is just examples, doesn't have to be, guys, always, I give a lot of different examples. You appear very quiet and withdrawn, but you're actually very noisy and loud. It's kind of giving me that. So maybe you are not what everyone typically first thinks of you, which I find interesting and fascinating. Okay, so that's just a little bit of the energy that's coming through in channeling, but let's have a little look about what you have to look forward to. What do you have to look forward to, Spirit? All right, for pile number 2, what do they have to look forward to? Okay, this is interesting. I am getting, okay, instantly I got that you guys are going to figure something out. So there's something on your mind that is puzzling you. There's some sort of, it could be a situation, it could be something to do at work. There's something that you have to work out, or you're trying to figure it out right now. And Spirit's saying that you're going to be it's going to work out. You'll find a solution, or you'll figure it out, or it will all be okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. That's just one thing that you have to look forward to. So if you don't know how things are going to plan out in an area of your life, you don't need to worry. It's going to be all fine. And I can see why Spirit's saying that, because I will get to that, okay? What else, Spirit? Let's see what else you have to look forward to for pile number 2. Okay. So guys, I am tapping a little bit more into your energy, and I do feel like some of you guys are really connecting to Spirit. Like you're connecting, like you're praying, maybe you're doing certain rituals, you're heavenly, like what came through was heaven or heavenly, and I was meant to say that you're heavily attracted or you're connected to Spirit, but it came out as you're heavenly attracted. So I feel that there is something, maybe you're praying for someone, or you're praying for yourself, or there is just this real connection or answers that you want from Spirit in some way, okay? And what you have to look forward to is that maybe Spirit is going to help assist you in your prayers, okay? Very, very fascinating energy. I'm going to keep going. Just get one more card. What else do I want to get you? Another tarot? Probably not. I'm just going to give you one more card. I'm going to give you the archetype deck. Any more? So yeah, there is this. Guys, I don't like to call anyone desperate, but the word is like you really need help in some capacity, or you really want to figure out how you can work through what you're going through, or there is just some sort of aid of support or help that you need, and that is what you have to look forward to. We'll see a little bit where you're going to get this assistance from Spirit, or this, it could even be a miracle. Some of you guys are like, I really need a miracle right now. I really need something to work out in my favor. It could be with another person as well. Maybe some of you guys have someone that is, I don't know, I'm just bringing through what Spirit's saying. It doesn't have to be the case. Like someone's unwell around you and you're like, I really need help. Spirit, can you help send my prayers for this person? Or something similar like that. I'm really interested. This is getting my curiosity. So it's like an answered prayer or miracle. That is what you have to look forward to. We'll keep getting a little bit more information. So we've done the channeling. I will continue to channel if I feel compelled to all throughout the video, but let's have a look at the cards that have turned over. So as I was saying for pile number 1, these 2 cards are the cards that fell face over. As you can see, they want to be seen. That is the reason that they do that. And oh my god, I'm just like feel like coughing out of nowhere. Wow, something's in my throat. Oh my goodness. Is it something to do with this Ten of Swords energy, guys? So, back to what I was trying to say. These two cards want to be seen. They're called the pick me cards, and they need my attention first off. So I'm going to read these cards first. And usually I'll read them together because they turned over, they're together, they're friends. And it's interesting what we see, isn't it? We have the Bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which is a painful ending, okay? It could be something that you're going through right now where you're struggling because it is. I honestly feel that some of you guys are in this Ten of Swords and you want it to end. And that's where I'm feeling this. You want a miracle, or you want to know how to get through this or to deal with it. Some of you guys may even be putting out intentions, I think, because that's coming through really, really strongly. With the Bully here, it's like confronting inner fears. Maybe there's some fears within yourself, or it could be fears that are being triggered by external affairs in some way, okay? Maybe you're scared in a situation and you want to get out of it. That's definitely highlighted here with the Ten of Swords and the Bully. What is really, really empowering is that the Bully turned up upright, which is like, I'm going to confront this situation, all these fears around this situation, which is really nice. It tells me that you're dealing with the situation. You're not just like consumed in this Ten of Swords energy, which is painful, okay? And the Ten of Swords can represent endings, losses, just things that Spirit is trying to bring to our awareness that we need to leave behind. It's no longer wanting to come in with the Ace, because what comes after, actually, with the Swords, yeah, well, it goes. Anyway, I feel like this is about a beginning that wants to come in, but it's just, you know, that something needs to end, and you're just in that, and you're wanting support to help you get through it, which is really exciting. Okay, so you're confronting your fears with the Ten of Swords. Beautiful. And if you don't feel like you are able or you're strong enough to do this, to get through this Ten of Swords, that is what you have to look forward to. I'm telling you, with the Bully, like, as someone's, okay, let's go down, let's have a look at the actual word bully. Like, if there is someone in your life that is bullying you right now, honestly, that is going to end. That's what you have to look forward to. That situation, that person, Spirit's going to help get that person out of your life, which is really exciting. Let's have a look at, let's keep going. All right, I am going to, yeah, oh, wow. Okay. I saw that it was the Four of Cups, but then I had a look at what it says. It says nervous about change, and Ten of Swords is all about change, right? So you guys may be a little bit nervous. It's totally fine. I want to feel that you're going to be so supported and guided by Spirit. And I do feel that you don't have to be nervous. You don't have to fear, but I am sensing that it's natural. So what I want to say here is that I'm normalizing your emotions right now. It's okay. It's okay to feel defeated, to feel abused, and I'm just getting like my phone vibrating, to feel stuck, to feel like you know that things need to change, but you haven't managed to quite kind of get out of this energy that you know that you don't want to be in anymore. And I'm telling you, with the Ten of Swords, it takes a bit. It's not instant, all right? But there is something new coming with the change. And I think that's what you have to look forward to. Maybe it's finding a way out. Maybe it's finding a solution. Maybe it's finding hope. That's the energy I'm getting, which is really excited, what you have to look forward to. So let's have a look. Spirit wants me to have a look at your little keyword. So I'm going to do that. Cloudy. Yeah. Four of Cups is cloudy. So this is interesting. So okay, cloudy for me is always about the mind, especially you do have swords here. There's a situation that's not clear to you right now. Remember how I was saying you feel like you need a solution, or you feel like you need just some sort of, maybe it's even confirmation. You know how sometimes we know that we need to move on, but we just need someone to validate that for us? It can represent that energy where in order for you to see more clearer, you just need a sign. I am sensing, like, I'm just channeling that kind of for you guys. So what you have to look forward to is, oh my God. Sorry, I get so excited when I like see connections between the cards because it's magical. Can you see what the hell this is? A cloud. So there is a situation that you're going to confront and that you're going to get through, okay? You're going to get through it. You're no longer going to have this cloud blow wind at you and you feel the resistance. Because I honestly feel like with this face, it is sending through resistance energy, which is like feeling like you just cannot move on, or you're stuck, or you're just defeated in some way. It's horrible energy. But you're going to be able to stand that resistance. Whatever's being blown at you, you're going to be able to get through it. It's not going to knock you down. That's the vibe I'm getting, okay? Which is amazing. Okay, let's keep going. And by the way, oh, no. Oh, sorry, I just go on so many tangents. Okay. It's interesting how I haven't started over here. And I usually go from this side all the way through. And I've gone over here. So it's interesting why Spirit has done that. Okay, Spirit always has a reason. So it's just really messing me up because it's like my order is just not in order. And maybe your mind is feeling a little bit disordered as well, guys. Maybe you're feeling a little bit ungrounded. You're just feeling like everything is chaos at the moment. So let's have a look at the card that I just picked over for you guys. It's the Lady of the Lightning. And it says surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Beautiful. And we have it with the Ten of Swords. So this is the shift that you're having. And it's kind of gives me the similar colors. Like it's kind of the similar. Oh, I just got another synchronicity. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. I always look at the details, guys, because Spirit will really try to connect cards for messages through the details. And I mean like the little pictures and the symbols and everything. So can you see that looks like it is part of this sky, part of the light here from this face? See how it's going down in the same pattern here? It almost feels like this is the sky here. This angry face is just telling me that it represents this Ten of Swords, as we can see the light here, which is beautiful. So this face, it honestly could be another person, or it just could be you, but I am sensing another person is involved here, or a situation, okay? And it's just causing this Ten of Swords energy, right? But that's shifting here with the paradigm shift, which is beautiful. It's shifting, okay? You know how I was saying that you guys are really praying or wanting, you don't have to be literally praying. You could just be wanting support or something done differently in your life, okay? With this situation. And I get a sense here that this is the miracle. This shock of lightning is this miracle. It could be this clarity that you gain, or this, there's something here. It's interesting. we don't have any more tarot cards, but it is kind of like the Hanged Man energy where you finally see the situation differently. And it's almost like your way out. So you will have a way out, guys. Let's keep going. I want to start over here because this is confusing me. Grace. Oh, Grace. Beautiful. Let's keep going. hostilities, lie. Like, honestly, it ties so well with the bully. So, all right. So, I'm going to be honest with you, part number 2. There are difficulties. There are parties involved, people involved. There's just something that you are hiding from or you don't want to confront right now. And you're being a little bit hostile, okay? I do sense that something maybe be like annoying you or irritating you or whatever it is. But what you have to look forward to is that you're going to confront this situation or this person or whatever is upsetting you, okay, with the 10 of Swords. You're going to confront this. Maybe it's like, I no longer want to be in this situation anymore with the 10 of Swords. I want the change. And it's interesting because this hostility card is like, this man is confronting with his sword. And with a new beginning, when it comes to the swords, we go to the Ace of Swords for clarity, don't we? And I kind of feel like that's the Ace of Swords. And that's you. So that's lovely. So you're going from more of like a hostile energy to being empowered to take charge of your life. That's huge one with the bully card, but also in a way that is graceful because you have the grace card. Influence. Oh, okay. I don't know why I said that. So we have guys. Usually this influence card would be an amazing meaning, okay? But I never look at a singular card and its meaning. I always look at the energies, always look at the other cards around it. This is the number sequence. Spirit talks to me with number sequences to give a message, and that means numbers that go up. So we got 25 and 26. So there is an influence around you that is not healthy. Okay, this may be the bully, or this may be this energy that you're feeling like you need a way out or you need some acid prayers. It's happening for you, okay? It's happening for you. Don't worry. That is basically what you have to look forward to. But this does tell me, like, can you see how this rubbish and there's like cigarette butts? That's not pleasant. And I think because we have 2 crows here, there is someone here that is influencing you in a negative way. And you need to confront this situation or this person. It needs to end. Okay, let's have a look. And it will. You're going to get help, by the way. We have surrender. Okay. I'm so excited for you. So what you have to look forward to is like whatever. I'm just going to put it really, really simple for your reading, okay? Because this is very general. But whatever you're stuck in or you find resistance or something that is like really, really painful that you want to end in your life, or even about yourself, guys, even about yourself. We have a double number and my phone is vibrating. So when we have a double number, it means that these 2 cards have a message for you and they're connected for a message. So I'm going to just tell you what it is. We've got surrender and I've got ringing in my ear. So this is very important. I surrender to the flow of the universe. Surprises, sometimes shock. So there is a surprise that I honestly feel like it's going to become from spirit once you sort of surrender, like fully surrender to the divine in some way. And I don't mean like just wait for spirit to do all the work. This is about you surrendering any negativity or anything in your mind that feels blocked or resistant or fearful. Like honestly she's opening her arms to spirit, and this girl is opening her arms as well. So that's where you're going to get this surprise or this change, this paradigm shift. And it's big. This card's big. Okay, big energy. It's complete paradigm shift, like far out. So surrendering, learn the art of surrender, pile number 2, because once you surrender from the feelings, the emotions, like just everything, hand it over to spirit, then you're gonna start to feel better and see the signs and receive the messages from Spirit. And it's going to unlock this new paradigm shift, okay? And get you out of this situation. Let's have a look over here. Trust. Trust Spirit. Oh my God. Okay, I know that this is generating and all of you are going to be doing it, but I definitely feel like there are people lying in bed at night and just praying that something in their life would end, or they no longer have to suffer anymore. And Spirit's like, trust me, trust, hand it over to me. Trust that Spirit has your back. Trust the universe has your back. And then we have the riddle. The riddle. So, I get so many channels from that. Okay, so your pile is a little bit of a riddle, because I was like going over here, like there's just things a little bit complex. I'm going to give you 4 channels that are coming to my mind. One of them is that you may be overcomplicating the situation, just because you may be like an overthinker, and that's totally fine. And it's clouding your ability to see a situation clearly or see a way out. That's definitely evident here. So that's why Spirit's like, surrender, clear your mind, try to develop any tiny bits of faith or hope, guys, okay? Another thing that I'm picking up with the riddle is that you're not going to have all the answers right away. Spirit is going to give you a riddle. And I definitely, because I just constantly throughout your whole reading, I just get Spirit keep saying, you know, I'm going to show them the signs, or I'm going to give them people or places, or like Spirit is working with you heavily to try to get you to figure out exactly, basically, this riddle is your formula, your exit plan, the way that you're going. It's almost like a map. Like Spirit has a map for you, and you're just going to have to figure out what that map is, right? And the only way you're going to do that is surrendering, full surrendering. Okay? And this is what you have to look forward to, which is so exciting. I'm so excited for you. I'm also sensing that you guys, Spirit knows that you're intelligent. I think you're very, very smart. You're very bright, because bright people have swords, and I do get a little bit of like overthinking, analyzing, really in your head. So Spirit's given you this mission here with the riddle to figure out. You'll put all the pieces together, and you'll figure it out, and it'll be really, really enlightening and exciting, and you'll be able to, because we have this surprise here, all right? So it comes at a surprise, like your way out, or your healing, or your ability to no longer suffer and to be empowered here with the bully may even surprise yourself. You may actually surprise yourself with how strong you are, and with how capable, and with how you get yourself out of this 10 of Swords energy, and how you embrace change, because no change is easy, by the way. I want to say that, like, it's hard. It's really freaking hard. And if you really change, some people just say, oh, I've changed, but no. Change, you can say you've changed, but there's so much more involved when you truly change. And I think this is that kind of change, and it's not easy, okay? Do I want to get some more messages, Spirit? Let's just get a few more messages. What do I have? A little bit more of what pile number 2 has to look forward to. And what do they have to look forward to, Spirit? Pile number 2. Woo. Yeah. Oh, guys. Oh, I'm gonna give you a big freaking hug. I don't know what's happening. Someone is angering you, or there's some sort of anger. I'm gonna give you your self-care card, and I'm gonna give you, what other deck, Spirit? I'm gonna give you a unicorn message as well. So, all right, I'm gonna have a look at those cards in a minute. All right. I'm going to give you a self-care card. Oh, pile number 2. It's okay. You know, I'm not going to buy into it. Like, yeah, you're upset, angry at something, and that's totally fine. You should feel that, and you should not try to blot that out or be angry with yourself, because this is life, right? We all go through these experiences, these emotions, and they all are part of our plan of growing and changing and evolving and meeting our full potential. We never meet our full potential, but like on the path, okay, to growth. So yeah, you're going through something challenging, and what you have to look forward to is getting out of it and getting through it and becoming basically like a different person, because you're not going to be in this 10 of Swords anymore. You're going to be, there's definitely aspects of yourself that are changed, visibly changed. Like, I'm not saying superficial change like I was saying before. So let's have a look. Okay, before I turn that over, but I usually like to tell you the cards that have turned over. So we do have this anger card, this dismay, this upset. It did come out in reverse, but I don't usually put oracles in reverse. So this just tells me that you're maybe angry and upset. There could be someone influencing your life that you're just upset about. Some sort of influence. It's angering you. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be like a job that you're not happy in, or it could be just something like that. Okay, let's have a look at this card. Okay, so, well, there we go, and it's on the hostility. So for some of you, it could be an emotional loss. It could be a heartache. It could be a sadness. It could be someone that broke your heart that has put you in this energy. And that is tough. That is really, really, really tough, okay? We have upset and sadness twice. Heavy, okay? Heavy. And it's interesting, it's on the cards here. It's on the hostility cards. Maybe somebody who hurt you and you're just like not dealing with it because it's too painful. And Spirit wants you, when you're ready, like, I honestly feel like you'll have to put together the pieces, and that's all part of the healing process, okay? It's almost like with the riddle, it's like finding meaning through the sharp pieces of this painful experience, because that's the healing process. It's not something that you overnight just, oh, I'm better now. No. It takes time, and it takes understanding yourself and putting the pieces together that the universe or spirit gives to you, okay? Watch out for signs. I really feel like signs are going to be very big for you, okay? Things that repeat in your life. You could even ask Spirit for a sign. So an example of that would be like, hey, I don't know, whatever question or whatever prayer that you want to put out there, tell Spirit to give you a sign. You could even use an object. You could use, like, I once told this girl to just find an animal, and when you see that animal, it's just Spirit giving you a message, and try to figure out what you're thinking at that time or what you're doing at that time, because right when you see that animal that you put out there as an intention for Spirit to show you, Spirit will put that animal or whatever object you decide to choose at the time that you need to hear it. So you really need to make sure you know what you're doing at that time, or what you're thinking, okay? All right, so let's have a look at your self-care card. It's in the middle, which is really important. So let's see, this is gonna help you. Go to bed. Oh, wow. Get a good night's sleep and make it a habit. That means no mindless scrolling on social media or watching TV past midnight. Be strict with yourself so you recharge with the energy you need for each day. Okay, so this is very important because it landed on the center cards. The center cards are my major energies throughout your whole spread. So this is huge. This is huge. Okay. Get your rest, panel number 2. Honestly, try to, like, I am getting that you don't have to do anything extreme and like stick to like going to bed at 8 o'clock or 9 p.m. but just little improvement. little improvements, okay? It doesn't have to be anything drastic, but you need to get your mind back. Like, I honestly feel, how can you work through this if you're not doing yourself justice by getting the rest that your brain needs, especially if you're really distressed, right? You're you're probably in flight or fight response, which is very exhausting. So therefore your body needs extra freaking rest and sleep so that you could go on this healing process, which is really exciting. Okay, go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. Accept, surrender, relax and trust, even if you feel so uncertain, even if you feel so unsure, if you feel like the future doesn't look bright or you're never going to get through this, just trust and relax that all will be well. I know that is like so harder to do. You know what I mean? I understand. Like, I've been there. I've been in this energy several times. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It's going to be freaking tough. Let's get your intuitive messages before we close up. But I do want to reiterate that what you have to look forward to is like getting out of this energy, being more empowered, changing as a person. You're not going to be like who you were. You're going to have different traits, or you're going to be like, if some of you guys are really passive, like I said, you're going to be confident, empowered. Maybe you're going to learn some really tough lessons, which is exciting. Okay, so these intuitive messages are usually messages that tie into what we've talked about throughout the reading, or they could just be general messages that you're meant to hear right now. Okay, doesn't have to be related. We'll see. Let's have a look. New love. Okay. So it's so interesting because we have a broken heart here and then we have new love. So this does tell me that this is a really, really tricky one because it could be a number of things, but the message is coming to me a little bit more stronger, more dominant, is that Spirit is telling you that new love is possible. Because I do kind of sense that some of you guys are like, I won't be able to find new love, or it's not going to come in, or there is just something there. But Spirit wants to tell you here is a sign, a sign that new love will be yours. Okay, it is possible. That's the strongest thing that came through for me. Reach out to your spirit guides. Exactly. As I say, like, I definitely felt there is more of a need to connect with Spirit and your spirit guides, especially through this. Blessings around the corner. Keep going. Yes, you will. You've got this huge surprise here, this huge paradigm shift. And it's interesting because it's like, what card landed on that was the go with the flow. So relax and trust. It says that could be like a clue with the riddle of how this paradigm shift is going to occur, is through relaxing and trusting and accepting what is happening. And we have self-care. Yes. I'm so glad Spirit has put that there with the 10 of Swords. So self-care is really big here, especially with getting your rest, going to bed, having a regular kind of routine when it comes to sleep and looking after yourself. Please do that, pile number 2. Okay, and I think also lastly, the cloudiness is probably because you are not getting enough rest. Your mind is just, I feel exhausted when it comes to looking at this energy over here with this lady. So yes, restore your energy, and I think you'll be able to solve this riddle a lot more easier for you. Okay, so take care, my lovely pile number 2s. If anything resonated with this reading, feel free to leave a comment. I love to hear your feedback. If you like my energy or my style of readings, subscribe so I can see you in another reading. Okay, let's get to pile number 3. I need to take a breath because pile number 2's energy was a bit full on. It was beautiful though. It just took a lot out of me. So I'm just gonna have some water. Okay. Your energy is interesting. So, welcome. We're gonna find out today about what you have to look forward to. And it's interesting because like so part number one, I was like, what you have to look forward to is something big. It's like a huge event or a new experience, something big. Okay. I'm not saying that yours, I say big in like scale, but what you have to look forward to immediately when I just touched your deck is, this is something small, but it affects you profoundly. Okay. Like this is like some sort of micro, I'm gonna start shuffling because we'll be here all day. Spirit just said to me, like a kind gesture, or someone is going to, could be someone. Oh wow! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so when I get more into the energy, it comes through a lot clearer. So you may be given a compliment, or you may be someone that this is just examples, it doesn't have to be someone that you've always wanted to engage in a conversation with, you finally do. But it's like a sentence. It's nothing huge. You know what I mean? Like, it is huge because it's subjective, right? It's like, it's just something small, but it means so much to you. It means the world to you. It's that kind of energy. That's what you have to look forward to. So I'm just bringing through so many different examples. Some of you guys maybe have been, and it comes through like something synchronistic, something magical. It's almost like okay, an example Spirit gave to me was, you've always wanted this item of clothing, or maybe this style of jewelry or something, okay? And you've been looking forever. You just haven't been able to find it. And then one day you're just walking randomly, not intending to go shopping. And then you see it there in the window and you're just like, oh, thank you, Spirit. And that's the feeling I'm getting. It's like, wow, finally. So that's what you have to look forward to. Something like that, okay? But we're going to keep going, giving you something more. But I did sense intuitively, as soon as I touched the cards, was that someone is going to compliment you, or someone's gonna really be smitten by you, or appreciate some skills that you have, or what you're all about, you know, maybe put you on a bit of a pedestal. That's what I'm getting, which is coming through, which is interesting. So you have maybe a bit of admiration to look forward to, a bit of just, or maybe some of you guys have been working really, really hard at something. And as soon as I said that, I'm like, wow, look at the cards you got. But I'm not. I'll get to them in a minute. And your efforts are paying off, and people are recognizing you, and you're getting spoken about. Like, that's the energy that's coming through. It's really exciting. Like, maybe some of you guys get more of a fan base. If it's something that you're doing on social media or your business, maybe you get more clients, or maybe someone that, okay, this is what I'm channeling, which is really interesting. There's also this energy of someone that you don't see eye to eye to, okay, that you wouldn't have expected congratulates you. And it's small, right? But it's huge for you. I know that was very specific, but that came through, so I thought I'd share it. What else, Spirit? What does pile number 3 have to look forward to? Okay, so yeah, Spirit just keeps bringing forward this milestone, or something to celebrate, or something that you should be proud of, okay? You shouldn't brush it under the table. You shouldn't be like, oh, you know, Like there is that kind of sense that you are not recognizing that you've put a lot of freaking effort, you've done so much work, and it's almost like, yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. Yeah, okay, yeah. You should pat yourself on the back, pile number 3. That's what I'm getting, like, that's coming through as a channel. Huge channel. Like, you're underestimating how far you've come. And maybe a part of you thinks it's like luck, you know? Like, an example would be if you were on social media and you had like you had a TikTok account and one of your videos went viral. And you're like, oh, that's just luck, you know, it wasn't my effort. But you've put so many hours, so many years. I'm even feeling like this is something that you've worked on for a very long time. So you're starting to reap the rewards, and you're starting to see that people value you. That is what's coming through, which is really exciting. Let's get your archetype card. So yeah, I think you're going to be really I do sense that you're going to be looked after in terms of money. I think money is going to be coming in a little bit more. That's what you have to look forward to. What else, Spirit? Yeah, guys. Okay, this is very specific. It won't be for everyone, but I just did get famous. So you're just going to be seen. People are going to start to notice maybe you have a different approach, or maybe you have like a unique way of doing things, or if you guys are in business and you're giving a service or a product, it's finally going to reach people, and people will want to connect with you. And there's this sense of like admiration, like a compliment. Maybe you're getting compliments, and I know I said at the beginning that this is not big, but it does sound big, right? It sounds huge, but it's like the little things that end up changing your life in a very big way. You know what I mean? Like just a few more clients, just a few clients can change your business dramatically. So it's that kind of, that is what you have to look forward to. That's what's coming through. So we'll get a little bit more of an idea. I'm just gonna get like one more card. What do I feel like giving you? I feel like giving you this deck. Ooh, oh my God. Look what flew out upright. Okay, so let's get into your cards, pile number 3. I think your messages are going to be very straightforward, to be honest, because I'm really feeling the energies of the cards, and you already have 3 cards that are faced upright. So, and I haven't even got to your little intuitive pocket. Okay, so pile number 3. If you guys don't know how I work, I will tell you a little bit like of my methods, my principles when giving you guys important messages. So we have 3 cards that are faced up, and they came faced up when I was shuffling, as you saw. So those cards I call pick me cards, and it's really exciting because they're the cards that want me to read first. And they're really, really positive. And as soon as I was saying that you guys have been like working really, really hard, remember I was saying that and these 2 cards came out? Can you see what you have? You have 2 10s. You have 2 10s, okay? Which is also another principle with how I collect your messages is through double numbers. So you have a 10 and a 10, and they're next to each other, which is crazy. Usually Spirit does that to me. Puts the same number, different cards next to each other, even though this is the same deck as well. Same deck, same number, and same kind of, yeah, like, well, not the same meaning, but like 10s. So this just tells me connecting these 2 cards together for a message is that you've worked super effing hard, worked your ass off with the 10 of Wands, and now you're reaping the rewards with the 10 of Cups, enjoying the outcome, which is so exciting. Like, can you see that she's like on holiday She's enjoying, oh my God, this is not the Ten of Cups, it's the Ten of Pentacles. So sorry. Anyway, this is like the Ten of Cups, this abundance, but we'll get to that in a minute. So 10 of Pentacles, maybe you guys have reached new heights in your business that you're allowed to go on vacation and splurge. There is that sense of splurging that I'm getting. So how exciting. You're enjoying the outcome of your efforts with these two cards, and they came up face first. So very important messages. Okay, that's what you have to look forward to. Very clear, precise, and then you have abundance, which I'm not even going to read into it. This is just you feeling more, having more abundance in just an area of your life, or I think it's overall. I think that what you worked on or some results that you're getting is going to enhance every area of your life. You know, there's this holistic abundance that's coming through for you, which is exciting. So very specific, but that's what I'm getting here. But let's keep going. Let's get some more information. I'm going to start over here. Spill the tea. Okay, so we'll have a look at this card as well. Daughter value. There's the money. Wow. So yeah, guys, it's really interesting because Spirit will usually clarify through the cards. My channeling happens a lot. So I just want to tell you that maybe someone, an example of this would be word of mouth, 100%, like spill the tea. It's like someone spilled the tea on you and have told other people your value, and it's opened this door of increased finances. Okay, because something that you are doing is valuable to other people, so it's being spread by word of mouth. That's the vibe I'm getting with these two cards. Your message is just so specific. Like, usually, yeah, wow. Let's have a look at this card. The vision. You have a vision. People are starting to see. Like, it's interesting because I got reputation when I looked at this card. I got building a brand. Like, I got that you are becoming more established with this vision of yours, and people are seeing that. Look at, you have the mountain in the background. This did not come easy. Mountain is basically the same energy as the Ten of Wands. And I love this Ten of Wands. I didn't even tell you what this Ten of Wands represents. It's probably the best Ten of Wands to have, because this lady is, like, honestly, it's interesting. It's kind of like she's a magician, and she's just like, before the wands attack her, she's like pushing them away, like, it's easy. I don't need these wands anymore. My burden is no longer affecting me. It's that kind of vibe. So you're no longer grinding. You're no longer having to carry a lot of responsibility. Maybe your time is being taken up, because that would make sense. You know, maybe you're able to take some time off, not work so hard with the Ten of Pentacles here, because this particular Ten of Pentacles is a lady going on holiday, vacation, enjoying everything that she put into her, or he, into whatever it is that you're working on. So that's what I'm getting, guys. Let's keep going. Sorry about the camera. Serenity. I'm calm, peaceful, and serene, and it's under put down your burden. Lovely. This is definitely, you are relaxing, you're enjoying, maybe you're enjoying finer things, maybe you're going out and spending time with people that you haven't been able to spend time with because you've been fully invested in your vision. So you could also be going away to restore yourself, restore your energy, because we have serenity, which is like peace, calm. So definitely refilling your cup. So if some of you guys have been really working hard, maybe you guys want to go pamper yourself with a spa or just that kind of stuff. So you're indulging to restore yourself. It's definitely your energy as well, restoring your energy so that you can come back and give all this attention that you're getting your full attention. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to burn out. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So make sure that when this comes in, that you go and treat yourself and look after yourself so that you can look after other people. Because I definitely feel like you're very, you help people in some way. Hit your target. Oh! Sorry, that was a funny sound. This is just you've hit your target, okay? I know she looks quite confused and like shocked and like, oh, uncomfortable and nervous, but I think you've hit a target, like you've hit a milestone, and this is new to you. This is going to be new. So you're like, oh, okay, wow, this is exciting, but I'm nervous. Like, okay, so now this is going to change your life, right? This milestone. So maybe you're just a little bit uncomfortable, which is fair enough. Can you handle the responsibility? Maybe it's a bit like, oh, okay. Oh, I need to go away and I need to reassess now that I'm like at a different point in my career or whatever it is that you're doing, that you're like very looked upon, highly regarded. Let's have a look at your other archetype. The Seeker. Ooh. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Okay, I get two things with that. I get that people seek you out for hidden wisdom, hidden knowledge, truth, whatever. They seek you out. But I also feel like you're going to be hitting a different level in your life, okay? And this is what you have to look forward to. But you may need to search and research now that you're at this different stage in your life with what now needs to be done. What's the next plan? Like there's something here where I'm getting like you need to regroup your energy and figure out another strategic plan for what it is now that you've hit this milestone, if you get what I mean. Maybe you need to go within yourself and reflect like, wow, okay, I'm finally where I've imagined myself to be 5-10 years ago, and it suddenly happened. So now what's my plan? It's the vibe. So you're going to go within yourself, go check within yourself and figure out a plan forward. That's what it gives me. Okay. Or just reflect on how you're feeling, you know, and like this may be really exciting for you and you have all these emotions going all over your feeling, you know, it's exciting, but also like nerve-wracking in a good way. Balance, yeah. For sure. So you may need to balance your emotions about this, or just balance. Maybe that's what you want with the serenity. It's interesting because serenity comes with 3-3 and that's like a balanced number. Well, it's not an even number, but it's just 3-3 is balance. So yeah, finding some balance, okay? And that's probably why you go and enjoy yourself and regroup. That's exciting. What else, Spirit? I know this is very specific, but can we get some other cards? So what does pile number 3 have to look forward to? And after I pull these 2 cards, I'm going to get your little intuitive message. Yours is pretty short and to the point, okay? Some readings are like that. Oh, we have a card that's face forward. Let's keep going. I'm going to get you one more. What other cards? Just going to give you one of these. Oh, fine. I was like, I don't want that card, but it popped out. Okay, I'm just going to give you one more. Words popped out as well. Okay, so before I go into these messages, I'm going to have a look at your little intuitive message. Let's see together. Pile number 3. What do you have to look forward to? You ready? Powerful. Oh, wow. I honestly feel like this is you. You're becoming more powerful, more established, more credibility, more of a expert. You know, like more recognized. That's where I'm feeling like power and status. So let's have a look. Or it could represent that you're feeling more powerful because of the response. Like, I definitely feel like people are, like, your influence on other people, your impact on other people could be very powerful as well. So the cards that I have faced up are the cards that want to be read first, like I said. So we have love, romance, love improvement, passion, and words. So what you have to look forward to, it could be something to do with love, romance, passion, and then we have words. It's interesting because what I was saying at the beginning, like, I was saying that you were going to get some nice compliments, or you were going to get really good feedback. And I kind of feel like that with the fairies and the words, because fairies are magical, right? So it's lovely. It's like the words that you're going to be hearing are very pleasant. With the passion, these are like strong emotions that you're going to be, that are tied to these words, right? It could be love. So this is like people admiring you, looking up to you, sending you really positive feedback. Okay, that's one part, that's one channel. Another could be that it's just maybe you guys are getting into a relationship, or there's love improvements, and there's passion and sparks flying everywhere, and you're saying really nice things to each other. That could definitely be the case, okay? Let's have a look at this card that didn't turn over. Oh yeah, communication. Yes, so with the words, what was I saying? So you're going to be hearing, you're going to be getting, maybe you're getting so many messages, communication, like, is, yeah, far out. It's crazy. And it's like with the Ten of Pentacles and the Vision. So people are, you're going to be in demand, pile number 3. So get ready. I don't think you can really prepare for this, but you have what it takes. Just make sure you look after yourself. I know this was kind of like one of the quicker readings out of all the groups, but it's very specific. So, okay, so these messages here are going to be any general messages or messages that tie into what we've talked about throughout your reading. So let's have a look. Let's see what comes out. Wow, Spirit, that's way too many. Oh, but Spirit wants me to take them, and there's just so many. Far out. Okay. You're so lucky because this is the most amount of intuitive messages I've ever got, but I want to take them, so I'm going to take them. Okay, I'm just going to start here. Look at this. You will receive an increase in finances, thinking you're worthy, you'll be wealthy. Yeah, so maybe you just need a little bit of a shift of attitude, and then, yeah, all this money comes through. Regardless, you're getting an increase in finances. I felt that. Mega attractions. You're becoming more appealing to others. You're getting more attraction. We have complicated and broken. We have career blessings. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to go with these 3. So some of you guys, if you've been feeling, because it says here, look what we have. Career blessings, if things have been feeling tough, stagnant, confusing with career, with the broken and the complicated, that's kind of what I feel is a tie to this. You will see a turn of good luck. Clarity and direction is yours. Yeah, so that kind of makes me feel like there is just going to be this turn of events in your career or whatever you're working on. Okay. And suddenly things that maybe feel broken or complicated, they're going to become a lot more, things are going to flow. Things are going to feel easier, okay? You're going to get like a turn of good luck. That's what I'm feeling, okay? I will just say with this one, you are a light worker. You navigate on a higher frequency. So you are you may be an empath. You may just be highly spiritually connected to spirit. Okay, you're a light worker. You may have spiritual gifts. You may even practice these spiritual gifts. Maybe what this thing is a spiritual enterprise. Who knows? But you have spiritual gifts. Whatever that card comes out, whether you're practicing them or not. Okay, so there are secrets being hidden from you. Soon you'll find out something important that you need to know. Trust issues may be present. Okay, so you're gonna find something out. Yes. I don't think it's that bad. I don't get that really issues. You may, okay. So usually when you get success in your life, okay, you find out who really values you in your life. Because if people really value, they will be happy for you, won't they? You know, they will be just as excited for you, or they may turn against you. They may not trust you. There may be a person here that won't be really cheering on with your success. They may envy you. They may pull you down, or you just may see someone's true colors. That is what that card means, okay? So just be aware of that. I think you're smart enough to handle it, deal with it, and I don't think it's going to bother you, but you may be a little bit like, oh, really? Oh, that's a shame, but then move on, okay? Your imperfections, differences are going to change the lives of others positively. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. You're going to be an influence to other people. And in the way where you're being true to yourself, you know, you're not being fake. You're not putting on something that you want other people to see. You're just being yourself, which is amazing. So pile number 3, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you got something out of that, something resonated. If so, feel free to leave a comment. It was lovely being in your energy. If you enjoy my energy or the style of my readings, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in another reading. Okay, we're on to the final pile. Pile number 3. Okay. No, number 4. I always say 3 because I used to do 3 piles. And now that I'm starting to do 4, I always forget that there's 4. But 4, my beautiful 4s. Let me just have a sip of my water because my tooth is hurting. Like, I went to the dentist and had a feeling, and like suddenly it's coming up in my reading that it's hurting, it's aching. Which is interesting. I don't know. Does someone out there have teeth problems? Someone else had a feeling? That would be so interesting if someone else had a feeling and was like listening to my reading. Put in the comments. I know that's very specific, but like my tooth just suddenly started to ache when I was like coming onto your pile. So we are looking at what you have to look forward to. And your energy of like this pile for you guys, it's really positive. It's really, really positive. It's light. It's nice. It's interesting because I'm getting, as soon as I tap into your energy and channel, I am just getting a sense of just enjoying your life. Like coming to a period in your life where things aren't so difficult. There isn't so many barriers. There isn't so much that you have to work out. It's not as stressful as life may have appeared before, which is really nice because I feel so serene. I touch your deck and I'm just like, wow, this deck of cards feels so calm and so, and it comes from having done a lot of work. I will say that the energy here feels very spiritual. It feels very enlightened. It feels like maybe you have a practice that you do every day so that you can stay in a very calm, enjoyable state. Like it's almost like the energy I'm getting is like meditation. Like when you fully immerse yourself in a meditative state, you feel so aligned. You feel aligned. That's it. Wow, and my phone just vibrated. So there's this alignment. You really got it, guys. You have it. Like, I strive for this sometimes. You know, when we just want our day to just feel like it's not an effort. It just goes really nicely. And that happens when you live in the moment. And I think you guys master that and you do that really well. So this is what you have to look forward to. So if some of you guys are feeling like, oh God, that doesn't sound like my life. My life's chaos. My life has been one battle after another and I just can never get ahead of myself, or I can never get through life as if it's a sail in the breeze. Well, that's what you have to look forward to, pile number 4. There is nothing here which makes me feel like you have to struggle, or I mean, yeah, no life can go without complications or things going wrong, right? But the way that you see any sort of difficult or challenge is really I respect the way that you're very calm in very crazy situations or challenges. That's what I'm getting. And I don't know how you do that, or how is there like some knowledge that you have obtained that makes you so wise and like, yeah, have you read a lot of books? I don't, like, maybe you've had a lot of spiritual experiences. We'll have a look what the cards have to say, but it's really lovely energy. So I'm going to shuffle and see what else I can pick up through channeling. So what does pile number 4 have to look forward to? Spirit, yeah, I'm getting someone reading magazines, like books, material, like reading. And most of you guys do a lot of study and learning, and yeah. What else, Spirit? For pile number 4, what do they have to look forward to? Yes, Bridges of Peace, gentleness. Like, it's almost like the feeling that you've let go of something really heavy as well. Similar to pile number 2, what they were going through. But you've done it. It's done. Like, it's gone. It's like maybe something really toxic that was in your life has like ended, and it just brings in this feeling of joy and feeling of like, wow, look at my life. It's so different now that I'm free. Like, there's this sense of freedom, expansion. You also have a lot more time on your hands. That's coming through as well. Like, maybe some of you guys decide to just take a year off or a month off or something. Maybe you decide to... There's something here where you're having more time with yourself as well. Let's keep going. What else for pile number 4? Pile number 4, Spirit. Oh, that is such a weird vision. I'm just going to say it though. So I got a vision of an institution. So when I say institution, I mean like, it could be a hospital, or it could be a university. What do you call it when you go away to uni? Like I'm from Australia, so we don't live in, we don't go away to college. So the image I got was like you're in a college where you're living with people, right? You're living with other students. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll know what it is. What else? It's just like a commune area where you're sharing the space with other people. So definitely could be some sort of institution that you're with people, that you're learning, you're studying. You may be part of a group as well. Even though I say that you're very to yourself and reflective and all that kind of jazz, but you're as well part of some sort of group or community. There's that kind of vibe going on. For your pile, take what resonates. Let's get you one more card. Maybe some of you guys are going away to study, or you're going away. Like, this energy is really interesting. It's like you are joining a club or joining a society or joining something. Yeah. And it just got really sunny outside my window. It was really grey. And then like all of a sudden the sun came out. And I'm just looking at the card that you got right there in the center of your reading, the sun. And it's so sunny outside. Whereas like the last couple of my readings that I just did were very grey. Like the clouds were like over my window. So I couldn't see the sun. And it makes your card so bright. So there's just like you have this inner light that you're shining out, and it's just feels so good. So I'm feeling your energy. I'm feeling like what you have to look forward to is just, maybe you're in a situation that feels right. Maybe you're about to change direction, because I'm already seeing some of your cards, but you decide to take an opportunity which feels more aligned to you, and that's where you feel at peace. Maybe you feel like you're hanging around the right type of people that are like-minded, like your soul tribes. So you're feeling really connected, you're feeling aligned, and you're feeling like you finally can be yourself, which is beautiful. And now it's getting grayer because the cards are coming. But anyway, you have the Sun. So before we have a look at your cards, I want to show you the cards that have turned over. The cards that have said, so when cards turn over in a reading, before I turn them over, they face up. It just tells me that they want to be seen first. They have messages that I need to share with you. They're like the pick me cards, I call them. So they're very important messages, and I'm going to share them with you now. So it's interesting how you got the Three of Wands and we've got some people here. It does give me that there is definitely a new direction that you're taking here that you have to look forward to, some sort of new direction. And it's just feels so good with the Sun. I'm telling you, like, the Sun here has awards, camaraderie, and affection. So you feel really good with this new direction that you take in the near future, which I feel, or it could be soon, it could be now, and maybe you just have done that. But there is some sort of change that is part of your dreams. It's something that you desire here with the Three of Wands, okay? It's like a manifestation. But because the Three of Wands has other people in it, I find it really interesting. So it's you're part of a group or something. Maybe some of you guys got accepted into, it could even be like a new job role, but you feel more at home with because it's something that you studied and it's just a dream. So whatever this is, this new direction that you've taken, it is part of your desire and part of your dreams. And it's just something that just feels so good with the Sun. And it's just illuminating your life. It just makes your life 20 times better, 100 times better. Let's just say that. There's so much, and the light is illumination. So it's lighting up your life. So we'll have a look because it lights up the cards that are around it. So let's have a look at the Crow. Abundance. Yeah. And I'm like standing, like I'm on my toes on the chair. I'm not like sitting down on the chair, which is interesting because I'm looking at your cards through my camera. I don't know why, but it just look beautiful. So yeah, you may be getting, okay, another example here, because we have awards here with the Sun. Maybe you have graduated and now you're out having a job of your dreams that you've always imagined. Or there is some sort of level up. There's some mastery here as well. But it's interesting because you're choosing a different direction and it becomes a very good one with the Abundance and the Sun. Let's have a look at this card here. Wait. Oh, have a look what you have to wait about. Maybe you've waited for a while and now it's like no more waiting. I do get that sense. Okay, no more waiting. If you want this change in terms of your dreams, you're going to have to make it. You're going to have to make that move. But let's have a look what is under the weight. Teamwork. Oh, wow. Because I almost feel like this is a team. So you may be working with a team, or you may decide to be part of a team. And well, there's people coming in. It's interesting because I don't sense that you need to wait. Maybe it's the moment where you figure out that you don't want to be solo. You want to be part of, definitely felt group, didn't I? So you're going to be around people with like-minded energy. Definitely. That is what you have to look forward to. Wow. Okay, an example that just came to me. I know this is random, but I always, more random my visions or what comes to me, I just have to put it out there because it could be for someone. I got a soccer team, like you're playing soccer, you're an athlete or something, but you get accepted onto a team, your favorite team or something, okay? All tied up. Ooh. Yeah, well, let's have a look at this card first. Virgin. Oh, it's so interesting because like the way that they are similar. Could you see that she's holding herself? She's like guarding herself, and then she's kind of like tied up. She can't move. There's definitely something about being closed up. Yeah. Okay, so immediately when I looked, sorry, I bumped the camera. Immediately when I looked at these two cards, I got this sense of you having to step up, or there is this need to use your knowledge, use your skills, use your experience in a way where you further them. With the virginal tied up, it's like, I'm finally now qualified or capable for whatever this new direction is that you're going to take. It will set you free with the all tied up, and it's something that you feel so good with. It feels pure with the Virgin. And it could also be something new as well. Yeah. So if you guys have been feeling tied up here, maybe in a current situation, things are going to shift because you're going to have this new direction. I think that's what puts you on this path that I keep feeling. Like, I feel like it's like the yellow brick road. It's a better for you. It's better for your life and your well-being. It could definitely be something that you've manifested with the Three of Wands here, which is above here. And have the Sun with the Virgin. That is so lovely. It just screams like connecting on a day-to-day basis through your soul. Like, there's just purity of connecting a soul to soul. Like, I love it so much. All right, let's keep going. The Venom. Wow. And that's such a contradictory energy. So it's with the abundance, so you don't need to worry. Yeah, there could have been, let's have a look what's next to it first. Masquerade. Yeah, okay. So with these two cards, with the Venom is basically like something toxic, right? It's something that is poisonous. It's something that is not pure, right? Well, I don't get that. It's something that doesn't make you happy. It's almost like a life where it's meaningless and you're just living in the void. But I honestly feel here, it's like with this lady, I know she's not wearing a mask, but I kind of feel like she sees a situation more clearly, okay? And this is giving me the vibes of like self-inflicting poison. It's like you inflict yourself with this poison. And you, like I said, when I channeled your reading, it was almost like enlightened, like energy, spiritual. You've done the work. Like, you've done the work to remove all the toxic shit in your body. Or it could just be, yeah, like, you definitely, this would be like transformative energy. Like, you've really done deep inner healing pattern before. And I do sense here with this card particularly that the way that you see the world is going to change. I know that it has changed, but I think it's going to change even more because you're about to choose a new direction. And I think before you choose a new direction, there has to be some sort of realization here. And I think you're going to come to that where it's like, I think I'm ready. Like, I've done enough healing and I've done enough spiritual work and I'm ready. Ready for whatever this is. Ready. I honestly feel like it's mastering something, or could be joining like some sort of group, because people are involved in this, okay? This is what you have to look forward to. Maybe you get accepted Like, I definitely feel like people would throw offers at you, for sure. People will throw offers at you. And finally, you maybe think, okay, I've gotten to that level where I think I'm credible and I've got enough knowledge that I'm going to take this opportunity. So you decide to take this new direction, which is definitely for you. And it is so better. It's like the quality of your life improves so much. And I do kind of feel like this venom could be people around you that were not aligned with you or you just didn't connect with. Because over here we have some really nice connections that are going to untie you, I feel. You don't feel so tight. You don't feel so uptight or restricted in these relationships. You feel a sense of freedom, like I was saying before. You can be yourself here with the Virgin. Let's get some more cards, Spirit. For pile number 4, what do they have to look forward to? Like, some of you guys may decide to go and do your PhD or something. Or there's something about you already have a lot of knowledge and skills, but it's even furthering it. You know, specializing. Wow. All right. I'm just going to get some more cards for you guys. Which ones do I feel like, Spirit? Let's get these 2 cards. For pile number 4, we've got yes. All right. Let's see. Okay, so Spirit just told me hell no. Hell no. Even though we've got yes, but I always pay attention to what comes through. So, you're going to say no to something because there's something better for you. There's something better for you. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you may, I don't know what this is, but the new direction is going to make you meet new friends. Friends that are better for you. Real friends, if you've had really shitty friends. What you have to look forward to is people that you can trust, people that you can work with, people that understand you. I love this. All right, let's have a look at this card. I'm going to look at this card. Well, we have yes, so stay positive. Stay positive. Be positive, yes. Ooh, transformation, intuition, and patience. Wow, the Swan Queen. Yeah, I definitely kind of felt like you were going through a transformation. Didn't I say that? But you have a very strong intuition. Focus on your intuition and know that a change will need to happen here because we have dreams of change and new direction. Trust your intuition. And I think trusting your intuition, you're going to say yes to this. Listen to your heart. Wow, we have intuition. So I think choosing this new direction, guys, is going to be like, it's something you have to look forward to, but it's going to be a tough decision. It's going to be a decision where it's like, oh, this is going to change the whole course of my life, you know? Yeah, wow. Let's have a look at this one. Study. I thought that some of you guys, like students or PhD student, like there's just something here that you're just doing your own study. Like whether this is personal or professional, there's something that you're very, very well versed at in terms of collecting knowledge and understanding. Oh, you got the sun again. My tooth is hurting. Ugh. Drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificent, witness. Like you got the sun twice. That's crazy. Double sun. Like this is okay. When you do come across this, like okay, I have to make this decision. It's a freaking yes. Okay, go with your heart. Like sometimes we usually feel like we go with the decisions that we think are gonna please our parents or our family or our friends, when we don't actually think about ourselves, like what is going to make you really happy. Listen to your heart, trust your intuition, tap into that. And you don't have to make this decision or choose this new direction right away, okay? That could also mean what the wait is and the patience. Like, yeah, weigh in the cons and the pros. I definitely feel like you're joining a team, or you're leveling up, or you're specializing, or you're becoming a master, part of a community. Maybe you're becoming a leader or an authority figure in whatever it is that you're studying. Yeah. It's like with the purity and the venom, it's like for some reason I feel it's like you've mastered of how to detox all the venom that we accumulate through our experiences and coming into the world. It's almost like you've detoxed your life in some way. And you're feeling so much better with the sun twice, double sun. So happy, so positive because of this new direction. So I'm so excited for you. Let's get your intuitive messages. This is going to be like little messages that are going to help maybe clarify what we've talked about, or it could just be any message that Spirit wants to share with you. So we'll have a look. So what does pile number 4 have to look forward to, Spirit? Pile number 4. And then I'm gonna, I'm gonna have a look at your little intuitive message. I nearly forgot, but I'm gonna have a look at it. We're gonna have a look together. I'm just gonna get you a few more. Oh, far out. That's a lot. That's way too many. Okay, so these are just messages. Take what resonates. Go crazy, lighten up. You are taking life so seriously. Okay. No more lying to yourself. Life is bigger than your thoughts. Switch to feeling emotions that warm your heart. Listen to your heart here. Yeah. Adventure. Wow. So there's something about like going out and like having fun. Doing what you love. I'm so proud of you. You've been through a lot. Stay strong. Yeah. Wow. And someone needs to live your life. Okay. Interesting. It's with the choose a new direction. So it could be like just something that you turn away from or that you no longer have in your life. It doesn't have to be a person, but it could be. Okay, could be. And that's what maybe causes this new direction. Do I want to clarify that card, Spirit, or should we leave it? I feel compelled to pull a card for that before we end your reading. So, what am I going to use? I was going to get my little intuitive messages, but they're all the way over on the other side of the room. I'll just use this. I'll choose the deck you chose. Okay, so Spirit, can you tell me about this? Someone needs to leave your life. Card. Let's clarify. Look for a sign. Okay, so you need to look for a sign. Yeah, I feel like this. I do feel like it's like this new direction is like, should I leave this behind and should I start this new life or new position or new whatever it is? Spirit's saying look for a sign because Spirit's going to give you a sign. And I honestly think it's a yes anyway. But let's have a look at your little intuitive message. What does that have to say? Taurus. Oh, lovely. So this could be you. You may be a Taurus. Taurus also represents, I always feel like perseverance. Like slow and steady wins the race. You know, very loyal, hardworking, persistent. That's the kind of energy of Taurus. But also they are very, like they know how to have pleasure. And I'm kind of feeling that is what maybe you need to indulge in a little bit more. Taurus are very, very good at indulging, but they're also very good at working hard as well. So it's just like creating that balance. Maybe you guys need to indulge. in your senses, because that's what Taurus likes to do. Or you could just be a Taurus, but that's your reading, pile number 4. I hope there was something that resonated, that you got out of that. If so, I'd love to hear your feedback. Put in the comments. If you enjoyed my style of reading or my energy, feel free to subscribe for future videos.